Hi guys, it's been a while. It's been almost 3 weeks, maybe a month since the last time I did a video, and I thought it would be right now, a right moment to shoot a new video. It's the 3 month update after I put all my plants inside the grow tent. So right now it's 7:30 p.m. At 8 o'clock the light turned off, so I won't go more than 20 minutes. Just wanted to show you a little update. So let me turn this. And this is the view inside the grow tent. 3 months after. So I put them around really in the beginning of October, so almost in the end of December now. Quite some changes since last time. Just some, I will just show you a bit more all of that. One of the first change that happened very recently, just a couple of days ago, is this beautiful coffee tree. So this is a coffee plant that I bought. You know, when you buy those from the shops, it's just like 50 of them in one tiny little pot. I just removed one of them. The other one is here. This one was just in a rocky substrate and didn't make it. This one was already feeling a bit happier. I'll try to put a picture of the beginning of summer maybe. It was way smaller. It grew a lot. It's actually growing non-stop. I think it's loving it here, and that's why also I repotted it. I had this big pot outside outdoor in which there was some banana trees, super tiny one. They didn't make it, too many of them in one pot. They were dying because I let them outside and it's a bit colder, and I thought I would just get this back inside. And so I planted this beautiful tree. I hesitated with planting actually this papaya here, but I thought I'll give it a try since this one is having a lot of fun growing. So it's really, again, some new leaves are shooting also from the center. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It's the first time that one of them feels happy like that. Even the trunk here, you can see it's a bit bigger. It used to be like this, very thin and very weak, and it's getting grower. It's growing very well. So yeah, that's one of the major change I did recently. What else here? What else do we have? We have, let's start from this one. These are feijoas. I bought one in the bio shop, believe 2 months ago, and I planted them right away. And so they are growing quite slowly, I think. But yeah, they just all of them just had new leaves, so I know they will grow more. Maybe I should put them more in the center because the light will be stronger, but it's okay. I will just let them there. They seem to enjoy it. This one here is a Madagascar palm tree I got from a shop. I almost killed it. It's not at its best right now, but so I thought I would just give it a try and just let it there to see if all these are new leaves, so all the smaller ones here down are very weak and probably some of them rotted, but it's okay. I'm not really paying attention to it. Okay, so here, very interesting. We have one there, this one here, and the same one here, and these are jackfruits. So the same time I bought maybe the feijoa, approximately. So this is maybe 2 months old and it's feeling very well, very happy. I think it's growing quite fast. I already saw some of you on the YouTube videos. The jackfruit seems to be a plant that grows quite quick, and this one is quite similar. This one too, it was not really pushing out of the ground. Took some time, this one, but now that it is, I can see it's growing quite fast. Another nice growth is this one. So the rose apple, they really grow very well. You can see pushing all these new, it's a bit like mango, very similar to mango, the color of the new leaves. and yeah, they are. I bought these ones. No, I didn't buy them. When I was in Sicily this summer, I took few seeds and thought I would just put 4 of them in this. Actually, I already have to water it. And I feel they are drinking a lot. But yeah, new leaves shooting everywhere. So, and the leaves seems to grow more and more. Very beautiful. In summer or spring, probably more spring, I will separate them and put them in bigger pots to give them a chance to grow better. What else do we have here? Maybe I'll show you a bit more. These here. So this here, this is a container in which I have all these rocky substrates, you know, mineral substrate. And during summer, I just planted a few avocados in there, just for fun. And actually, they have been like, when I put this pot indoor 3 months ago, there was only one tiny avocado, and this is 3 months later. They are growing like crazy, making new leaves all the time. This one has also, there's beautiful leaves here, very big ones. So I think the main one, the first one that grew, was this one there in the back. And this one, this is like a champion. It doesn't stop growing, like literally. And this is only 3 months old, so it's approximately 45-50 centimeters tall already. And it doesn't stop, like it's quite crazy. I have to water them quite a lot, but they seem to enjoy it. So next spring, probably I will remove them from there and put them in some soil and good mix, cactus, sand, and a very like these type of soil that I built. Kind of here you have a bit of sand. We can see maybe a bit of sand. There are some mineral substrate. There is soil, and there is perlite. There is a bit of everything, but it's very good because when I water these plants here, the water really runs down directly, and that's what you want. You don't want the water with these specific plants in a grow tent. Even though I have a fan all the time, almost all the time, it's better enough for them not to have the water staying too up and not entering the soil very well. So I'm sorry, it's not focusing. I'm quite happy with those mixed. It took me some time to understand how to make this mix, but now that I did it, I feel it's the right texture that it should have. So I can see my plants seem to like it, these specific plants. So yeah, and let me continue with the avocados. You have another one there in the back, also big leaves. And this one almost didn't grow, I think, in 3 months. It's a bit weird. Maybe the substrate, I don't remember this one how it was, but yeah, it doesn't grow much. This one, it's still beautiful. Doesn't seem like it has a quite weird shape, but it's still there. I will still let it there. If I have to make some space for another plant, if I find something interesting to put, that will be probably the first one to go, just to go outside, go in a more chill environment. But I believe that's it for the avocados. Yeah, I don't see any others. Another nice surprise quite recently, lots of new leaves from the mango. So there are more here down and here up. Oh no, there was a tiny cutting here of avocados growing, I forgot. But for the mango, this last spring I cut everything. I just let one empty trunk, because it still has some darker spots on those leaves, and I thought it would be fungus, or I didn't know exactly what it was, and I was a bit scared, so I cut everything, and it took some time to regrow. But now it seems, yeah, I can just see now it's about to push new leaves here down. And I believe here also there was a spot somewhere where I saw it's preparing new leaves. So it doesn't shoot new leaves quite often, but they seem very healthy. So, and just accept those old ones with the kind of black spots on it. I don't know what to do with them, and some of them I can see are drying, even though I water it quite often. But no, it seems quite happy. Also, these atemoyas are very happy, very happy. I have another one in the front of the house, in a very chill place. It's more like 10 or 15 degrees Celsius all the time. This one is here and it's growing lots of new leaves, and they are actually in a very tiny pot with like 3 papayas, 2 atemoyas. And yeah, I thought it would be, last year when I put them in the grow tent, they didn't like it too much. I think they didn't grow almost, and this time they seem to enjoy it a lot. Lots of new growth. I'm even thinking to, because it has some little side shoots, to cut these ones so it's really start to grow upper and upper. Too many plants, of course, in this pot. I will see in spring again to put them individually in other pots. And another one here. These are my dragon fruits. Took a while to grow, I think. So I brought all these pots here indoor in September. For sure there were some slugs and so on inside. I tried to remove all of them, and I right now as I talk I see one there down. I tried to remove all of them. I almost don't have any pests, which is good, which is really good. I did a video like a couple of months ago where I was cleaning all the plants and the pots also, so which is nice. I learned this way, it's better. And I know I still have lots of insects, so lots of ants. I see them a bit all around. I quite like them, I let them there. Centipedes also, lots of them. I'll try to show you videos I took recently. And lots of little insects that are also in the soil that I don't mind. I think they are like nature, they are here transforming and helping the soil to be good, and to also eating probably the pests. So yeah, I try to control all this. So far it's very good. I don't think I have big issues with that. But as I said, this one here, this cactus here, it took a while to grow, and they have new shoots because also here down I think they were eaten by slugs, and then they really wasn't easy for them, and it took some time for them to grow, and now they seem a bit happier. I should also put them individually in a bigger pot. I think it would help them a lot, but I will see in spring. So far I'm just trying to grow them a bit. And we will end up here with all the papayas, of course. As you can see, I already said that either in shorts or in previous video. I had issues, and some of them. So as you can see so all the papayas are, not all, but most of them, the leaves are not growing and they are drying on the plant instantly. Let's take another example, is this one. And after some research, this one here, after some research and helping, I got helped by someone you probably know, very famous, called ChatGPT. I talked a lot about this, showed pictures and so on, and I believe that the issue here it's lacking potassium. So that could be the problem here. So what I did, also what I didn't do for the first 3 months, even though they are here in the heat and with the full almost natural light, with lots of winds and so on, I totally forgot to feed them. So I was just giving them water from time to time, and I kind of forgot to, I was a bit scared to overwater them, even though now I have this dehydrator that I have to empty, by the way. And I was a bit scared to overwater them, so I was not doing it too much, and I was just giving a bit, which was really a big issue actually. I understood it too late. And what I do now is that I feed them with this BioBiz BioGrow. So this is very good for the very good organic and rich liquid that help them. But what I also put in the same mixture, it's this one, BioBloom. I know they are not blooming yet, but this has a lot of potassium and something like I'm not sure, I may be saying it wrong, but 6% or something like that. And so I mixed quite a lot of them in the water. I mean, not too much. And I try to give them water way more often, at least a good amount of water per week. I try to get a bit the soil quite like this one or this one that I just plant repotted, so quite wet, and then quite quickly it becomes like this one. So this one is already, you can see it's a bit darker here down. So same here for this papaya. I water it quite often, and it's drying quite fast on top, but it takes a few days to dry a bit more in the inside. And I believe the lack of potassium was really the issue here, because as you can see here, this one was very bad, and then all the new ones, they seem a bit kind of with a yellow spot, this one, but this is a latest one, very beautiful leaf. I've been watering this one way more. I mean, all the others. Same for this one. It is a bit bigger. The old leaf ugly, new leaves beautiful. Except this one, even though it's one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest that I have. I don't know why it doesn't want to. Maybe also it's too close to the mango. Maybe they are competing between each other. But I don't know why this one doesn't really want it. And all the smaller ones are also getting happier since I do that. So new leaves here, very new leaf and very beautiful. So all the yellow ones you can see are ugly, and the newer ones, very green, are beautiful. So that's something I totally forgot, was my mistake. And now that I'm feeding them way more, they really show it. They start to show it. So it's been maybe a month that I really understood what was the issue here, and since then they are growing very well. I'm quite happy with that little experiment here. So some of them are still ugly. The smallest one, don't really know what to do with them because it takes a lot of place here in the tent. Either I will cut all of them and just keep one, hoping that he will help, or I was even thinking to put this bigger one here inside here, this big pot. So I would have another pot here to put something else, maybe to separate either a dragon fruit or whatever. And so these ones here are also the twins in one pot. See, as you can see, they are very thin, not growing much. These are a bit better. And what I just tried here, just a little experiment, I just cut them and made these twins Siamese. I don't know how to say, those when you are attached to someone. And I don't really know why I did that. I had that in mind because they grew very close to each other, so I thought, why not even try to combine them? And let's see, I did it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. They still very alive. They still happy because the new leaves are nice. So it's just a little experiment. I'm quite curious to see. I will remove that in a couple of months or something like that to see if they really connected, and if so, what will happen. I have no idea. It was just to have a bit of fun and try to experiment a bit. So that's it for these. As I said, my biggest mistake here this year was, so all the soil is way better than before. I understood kind of how to do the mixture and how to make them thrive. But as I put them here in the grow tent, my mistake was to underwater them and think that maybe it's not hot enough, or maybe the light is not too strong as outside, so I don't need to water them too much. but actually I really have to. I really have to feed them way more. Sorry, it was blurry. I really have to, yeah, water them and not over water them as well. So they have containers here or whatever, something to collect the water in case. So I'm waiting. When I water them, I hope to see a bit of water here down, not too much also. So I know they have been well watered. And yeah, I'm quite curious to see how it will go for the next 4 months indoor, because probably remove them from there in April, something like that, if the heat allows it outside. April or May, I don't know. But I know that in April I'll probably already open the door a bit more so that they get used to a different type of air, because it's quite humid here. For the moment, 80% humidity. And even though outside here in my house for the moment it's very, very humid as well. But yeah, let's see. I'm quite curious to see. I really may have, I'm thinking to put this big one in the biggest container to see how it will grow. This one is quite nice. I quite like this one, so I'm thinking it might like it a lot. So yeah, let's see. And so maybe I could say that when I removed this one here a couple days ago from there, it was in a mineral substrate. Even though I was watering it a lot, as you can see, it was bone dry in like really deep down. I was watering. So I'm thinking for these avocados here, I keep watering them quite often, but I really wonder how it is inside lower, if they are indeed do they have water enough or not. They seem to really be okay with that, but I can't wait to remove all of this in spring and then repot them. But that was quite nice, just a little experiment. I might try even that with mango next year. So I know mineral substrate is good. It's impossible to overwater your plant like that. So actually there is a mango here right in the middle, this one, and it was happy in the beginning, but right now it's in the dark. It doesn't grow at all. No new leaves. These leaves are nice, so I might try to pull it to see if I could try to get it and put it in this one. If I change this, I will see. I'll see in the coming months. So that was it for this little tour, a grow tent tour update. It's nice to share a bit more with you. Didn't share much lately. I thought it wasn't much to say, but actually I have quite many things happening here. Jackfruit seems very happy. Apple rose as well. I managed to find a way to cure, let's say, those papayas, and these atsumoyas are growing like crazy right now. So I hope to, next time I will show you the video. I will do a video in a month. Maybe it will be 20 centimeters taller. I hope so. Feijoa, I hope also they will grow. And the coffee, of course, is very nice looking for the moment. And I hope it will enjoy its new house. And I will show you something else right in a moment. So something else I wanted to show you is these plants that I have indoor for the moment, everywhere around the house. Passion fruit, very happy. It's even growing here. Some new vines, so I'm not really taking care of them, and they seem to be happy and thriving. This one here is the granadillo, so kind of passion fruit as well. It's happy also. New leaves there on the top. Sorry, it's blurred. New vines growing. Some of those leaves are drying and dying, but I know it's still very happy, and the leaves are nice. It's still growing. So it seems to be having fun here. I can't wait for next year. Hopefully I will have flowers this year, because they are a bit more than 1 year old, and 3 of them are in this pot here. Maybe this pot is a bit too small. I might put them in a bigger pot next year. I will see, but I'm quite sure next year in summer I will have flowers. So same for this one. This is the same type. It's Edulis flavicarpa. So it's those big yellow passion fruits I ate in Brazil. I really love them. And this one is really grew like crazy and wasn't doing much lately. And then I saw recently there were new vines growing as well. So I think they are happy like that. 100% sure I will get at least flowers that I will hand pollinate and hopefully fruits. Here my tamarillo seems a bit sad. I might cut all this because it's they've been damaged in the end of summer. I'm not sure if it was the wind or yeah. And I think also this spot is fine, but it's it grew so much even lately that I think it's a bit there's not enough room for the roots. Might even find a bigger pot like this one next. And but otherwise it's still alive. I had a bit of pests recently, not growing much, but still green, so I don't mind. The only issue I had was these two. These are my mountain papayas. So as you can see, they are 1 year old as well. Big, nice trunk. This one is even bigger. I grew them last summer, so maybe early spring last year. So they are a bit over a year and a half. And for a reason, I don't know, they are dropping all the leaves. As you can see, they are getting all yellow and crooked and losing them. And I was thinking, is it maybe overwatered? And here there's a little snail or something like that. I thought they may be overwatered, but not really. They are not rotting or whatever. This one is a bit still wet, but I'm not watering them, so I don't really know what's happening. I had exactly the same last year. Maybe because they fruited, this one fruited. The fruits are not falling, so only the leaves are falling. Find it quite curious. I'm expecting to give them a try next year. And this one is the male one, so it just made flowers and then nothing else. And yeah, I had exactly the same last year. As you can see here was where last year it grew from, because the top died and then it spread it in two. But I can see as well that all around you have tiny, oops, the light changed because the light in the grow tent turned off. But as you can see, there are still lots of new growth on the trunk. So either if they survive the whole winter, which I think they will do, maybe I will have lots of new branches. I don't know. This one a bit less, but yeah, the fruits are still good, still holding. It's just the leaves, and I don't really know why. I know they had a change between outside and here, but yeah, I don't really know. And maybe to show you also, this is, hope the light is good, but yeah, this is a bit more than 1 year old. It's my passion fruit, and you can see this trunk is really big. This one I believe is ready to give fruit next year. I will give them good amount of something to eat in the early spring, lots of good things, and I'm sure they will thrive during the whole spring and summer. Here also I had an avocado. Almost didn't move the whole summer. I don't really know what to do with it. But yeah, so that was it for today. Little video, little updates. All the plants from my house. I mean, I still have others, but that's the ones I could show you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to comment, because it's nice to share with you, because I know people watch these videos. Actually, I will show myself. People who watch these videos, most of the time, I think you are from Northern Europe, and you're also interested in growing plants the way I do. And I hope that somehow I give you some little tips for you to help you, or an inspiration for you to try yourself, to have a grow tent and to try to grow your own plant. For the future, I'm currently searching for a new house, hopefully with a garden. It's a bit difficult here. My dream house would be with a garden. there's kind of no other thing I want to do. I just want a garden. That's a number one option. But the idea is to really try to grow avocados and so on here in Belgium. I'm in Brussels, so it's the weather is not that cold lately. It's around 10 to 15 degrees here right now. It's in December, almost the end of December, Celsius. So it's really not a lower temperature. I know that the real winter comes only after January. February most of the time is the driest, the coldest moment of the year. So I think if I plant even all the avocados I have, if I plant them in the ground one day, hopefully in spring they would have time to grow some good roots and so on, and to survive the whole winter. That's really an experiment I want to try. I don't think I will have lots of place to put all the plants here all the time inside the house. Maybe in a veranda, let's see. But yeah, hopefully next year I will show you some fruits. I still already have a few of them here on the mountain papaya, but other plants for sure, the passion fruit, granadillo. I really hope that I will be able to show you some fruits and try them myself, and inspire you to grow them also. I know in UK people have avocados and so on. Lots of you are even growing banana. Some of you at least, not really eatable banana or a matured banana, but I know with the time, climate change and so on, it's a good opportunity for us to try to grow more and more plants. And yeah, let's hope they thrive and that we are happy with this. So make sure to comment, give a thumbs up in the video if you liked it, of course. Can even share with people, I don't mind. I would love that actually. And that's it. So wishing you a good end of the year, Merry Christmas in advance, and Happy New Year as well. And see you next year. Bye.